Yaşlarınız çok küçük veya genç ama sporun geleceği bu odada oturuyor. Yarın öbür gün bizi Avrupa'da, dünyada temsil edip işte Spor Bakanlığı'nın çok önemsediği başarıları, madalyaları, kupaları kazanacak olanlar sizlersiniz.
Hello everyone. First of all, thank you for coming here. It's the first time for me that I'm with so many drivers, so I'm also a bit nervous and excited. At the end, I also believe that driving on track is at the end the most important part. I really believe that if we can learn something from what I'm going to show you today, from my history.
Çok daha önemli. Size bugün kendi tarihimden nasıl bir tarihim olduğundan bahsedeceğim.
And then we have junior and senior, or
Junior. Only junior.
Okay.
Mini and junior we have.
Okay, perfect. So, I will start really from what my history has been. And I was 3.5 years old, and basically, of course, when you're that age, it's not something that you go, you know, you're free, and you go to your father and say, hey, I want to drive karting.
2 yaşındayken daha babası onun motorun sesine alışması ve hıza alışması için bu şekilde onu motorun üstüne koyduğunu söylüyor.
And so at the beginning, it really started as something together to build up, and I think that's what made me become so passionate about the sport.
Evet.
And so for me, this was the moment that I knew I had all the eyes on me, and this is really the moment that I understood that I really had to make that extra step.
Baştan aşağıya bir sporcu mantalitesini korumanız lazım. Siz zaten şu anda gelişme çağındasınız. Yani hayatınızın en sağlıklı bölümündesiniz aslında. O sağlığı korumak da çok önemli.
In 2019, I said, this year I need to work even harder and do even better than this year. The European Championship and the World Championship. So, you know, at the end it looks easy when you are in the best team, when you keep winning and everything looks easy, but as I showed you before.
Takımlar onu çocuklar biliyor.
Tamam.
Manikartlar.
Biliyorsunuz takıma katılmış. 2020 yılında çok büyük bir şey olmamış, bir yarış vesaire.
I wanted to get with them.
Güzel sonuçlar aldığını fakat kendisinin...
Where did you win this race?
This was the final cup, WSK, so again the World Series karting with my father, and to end up winning 2 World Championship is already more than I could have dreamed of. The result possible is that pushes you to make the effort. This is pretty much my story, from where I started with my father to today here. But you can be an incredible sportsman, whatever you're gonna do, even without it, just by the hard work. It's the crazy, and so it's either you brake or you release the throttle, and you can see it in all the graphs. Also, this is the temperature of the exhaust.
It's gonna be
Yeah, because now in Italy we close again.
again.
Now it's everything closed again, so
The government is trying to keep up the economy running, so that's the only thing. The numbers are not that good.
no.
Don't come.
Lorenzo burada görüyorsunuz, duymuşsunuzdur. Dünya şampiyonu. Her birinizin en az bir Lorenzo olmanız için bu eğitimler yapılıyor. Dolayısıyla buradan olabildiği kadar içten şekilde, olabildiği kadar dikkatle dinlemenizi ben sizden rica ediyorum. Siz bu eğitimlerden memnun kalırsanız biz bu eğitimleri devam ettireceğiz.
This is our car coming for the corner and fast corner.
Birincisi yavaş viraj, ikincisi hızlı viraj. Arabaları da gösterdi.
So basically the tire, I will get into a little bit of technical physics. I know you probably don't love physics, but it's to understand why we do things on the track in a certain way. So this is the center of gravity, okay? This is balance. this is the balanced tire, okay? When we approach the corner, in a slow corner, we want to make this line to have the car nice and straight to focus for the exit of the corner. In a slow corner, it's not important the amount of speed you have in this part. So when we approach the corner, we're in this position, okay? So with all the weight in the front.
Bütün ağırlık önde. Sonra tabii ki daha iyisini, daha fazlasını yapmak için zorladıklarında bu kez limitin ötesine geçiyorlar. Yani aslında da fazla iyi yapayım ve zorlayayım derken zaman kaybetmeye başlıyorlar. Onun için bu çemberin %100'lük limitin etrafında ona mümkün olduğu kadar yakın dolaşabilmeniz çok önemli.
Ben kaytarıyorum ama. Ben de kaytar istemiyorum. Hafta sonu.
Sormak istediğiniz, işte farklı gördüğünüz kişiler varsa konuşalım.
Hocam, o virajın içi sıfır mı yoksa %1, 2 mi? Yani
Gaza basmak açısından soruyorsun. Hangisi yavaşlama hızlı mı?
ikisi.
Okay.
Hepinize çok teşekkür ediyorum bana bu fırsatı verdiğiniz için. İlk defa birden fazla çocukla birlikte bir çalışma fırsatım oldu.
On the side of the parent, because I've been asked to also tell you what I think with the parent, because I had this relationship with my father, I could also see that. And it's the first time, that I come, so how I study the track.
Ben yine tercüme ediyorum. Siz zaten hepiniz çok iyi biliyorsunuz.
What I would do for the dry lines, and then for the wet, you always look at the reference, and then when you drive, you try the things.
Kur'an çarpsın. Allah Kur'an kerim çarpsın. Kur'an kerim çarpsın. Tamam mı? Tamam mı? Yemin ettim.
Çok önemli tabii. Ondan sonra ilk turlarda yine lastik performansından faydalanmak için
Because you're used to the other, so you have to go slow. Okay. There's no gear or it's smaller the engine size.
we can still, if you open up a little bit more the entry, don't come in too tight, open up a little bit more. But if you come with a lot of speed, you actually don't need to put throttle inside here. What I see, all of you, you hit this curve right, because you open up here too much on the inside. You can come with more speed inside the corner. Then here is good. This part is all good. It's a little bit here that I can stay still a little bit more on the inside. I stopped it a little better. And here I think it's just how you approach the corner.
So it's been my first time here in Turkey, and I admit that I found a beautiful place and also with great people that welcome me and make me feel home. And I need to thank the Corfix circuit for all the help and support they've done, and also to all the drivers. I've met basically 18 drivers that worked with me in these days, and I could see that I tried to bring them and show them my passion and my knowledge in this sport, and I could see that they understood and they're trying to work and get better, and for me was a big pleasure. And also with the circuit, I love it, to be honest. It's a very old style circuit, very technical, and remembers me of my childhood in Jesolo and my Italian tracks where I used to train. And I want to thank also the team Dynamic for all the help. They've done a fantastic job, and I'm really looking forward to come back to Turkey. So thanks also to the Turkish Federation for the support, and I believe this can be a great thing for the sport and also for the kids to learn and get better and to have a future in this.